Ah, yeah, there is most definitely coyotes in here. I didn't mean to come in here. I'm gonna die.
Lads, are you ready to do some adventuring?
I'm kind of scared that my pterodon's gonna run off again.
It could happen. It could happen.
Do we have a safety net?
Yes. Yeah, we should bring a Pokeball just in case.
Yeah.
So, I have a mountain forest which I want to introduce you guys to. It doesn't have a name yet, but we're working on it, and you can get to it really easily. So if you want to follow me on the pteranodons, I will show you the way.
Okay. I shall follow.
Use the fancy K button to check that you're behind me. There we go. So if you fly out towards these islands over here, there is next to this one over here that looks like it's trying to eat things. There is a portal. It's got a bit of a Pac-Man sort of impersonation going on. But if you fly straight into this portal, regardless of the fact that you look like you're about to hit the ocean on the other side, you get to my mountain forest.
Right.
Eventually, when it loads.
Well, that didn't work.
It may be you can only use one portal at a time.
Oh, I'm gone.
You're gone? How gone are you? Where are you gone?
Manta rays!
Wow.
Did you just get killed?
Yeah.
Right.
Through the portal, and I was in the water, and then there were manta rays, big manta rays.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't great.
Turn me to boat.
So maybe only one person can use a portal at a time then, because that hasn't happened to me before.
Did you go through okay, Kane?
I've not tried yet. I was just yeah.
Yeah,
I've just rescued your
probably
bird.
a solid idea if you don't.
Right, let's land here briefly.
Yeah, use that island as a staging area if you need to, and you don't have to fly straight at the water. You can kind of fly horizontally through it.
Okay.
I'm kind of interested to see what this looks like on the other side, to be honest, because never really used these things with more than one other person.
Well, I went through it, and you said it looks like you're going to go into the ocean, but ignore it. So I kept going, and I ended up in the ocean.
So you just went into the ocean. Yeah.
Let's see, is there
You're
an unclaimed pterodon here that I can fly over there with?
I've got yours.
Okay.
Should be catching up with me any minute. I think. It was following me.
It was set to neutral, so it's not just gonna attack everything.
Okay. I'm gonna fly back and see where it's got to.
This is an excellent start to an episode.
Oh man. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Come on, this way.
If you fly out of range of them, then they'll usually just kind of stop working for a bit.
Yeah.
Which we think is what's happened to Bam's first pteranodon. It decided to fight stuff and did so off into the distance. So if anybody has seen, we should put up like wanted posters. You know, when someone has a lost dog or something.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen Fluffykins the First? Gets a bit fighty.
Where did you go?
I'm right here.
Are you? Oh yeah. there you are.
Fluffykins! Alright.
Let's try that again.
I wonder if I'll be able to reclaim my stuff from those manta rays.
I doubt that.
I do have some extra stuff that you can borrow as a compensation. I think of me as your insurance.
Oh, well, now I'm in this cave.
Yeah, you are.
We could really, you know, be in this cave. Oh, you came out! You came out of the portal on the other side.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm not
still
getting
loaded.
any of my stuff back.
There I am.
There's like 4 or 5 giant rays right there. Let's see.
Ah,
Gotta go really
Stego.
slow. There we go.
Hey, he's through.
Brilliant. Right. All three of us made it.
Yay, eventually. So it looks like those portals can only be used one person at a time. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Right.
Form an orderly queue.
Yes, welcome to my mountain forest. This is where I'm going to be
Yeah.
setting up my base underneath the red beacon, so it's nice and easy to find.
Okay.
Ignore the other biomes around us for now because they contain scary things that will eat us.
Yeah.
Whereas the mountain forest is relatively peaceful. There are pandas here. You can pet them. They will bless you. It's a thing. I've not yet tried to attack them. I assume great harm befalls you if you do.
Yeah.
But if you walk up to a panda and press E, it says pet the panda to get its blessing, and it gives you like a regen effect for a little while.
Okay.
Which is actually kind of nice, especially if we're going to be doing what I have planned for us,
Oh,
a little
man.
activity over here, which is we're going to raid some ruins that are over here because there's plenty of them.
Ooh. I can't pet the panda.
Can you not? Maybe it's stuck in a block. Maybe you need to find another one.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
there
it
you
worked.
go. You got it. You're green and sparkly. Very cool.
I've
Bam is
lost
doing some
my-
kind of
There you go.
acrobatics down here.
I lost you. My pterodon had to land because it was tired.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the problem with taming a level 2. So yeah, walk up to this panda and pet it on the butt, and you'll get a sparkly regen effect.
Where are the buttons again?
Probably on the
Panda?
keyboard in front of you.
I've lost my HUD and I can't remember the button to get it back.
Oh, hit backspace.
Backspace. There we go. There we go. Cool,
Panda,
cool.
please.
This panda seems more interested in just kind of hanging out on this block.
Yeah, it's kind of at an angle. I feel like this panda's broken.
Yes. Should we try turning it off and on again? Okay, let me see if I can find another one real quick because this is kind of useful. There are a few of them around. There's
Yeah.
usually like 3 or 4 of them in each biome. There's a
I saw
raptor
a
over here, which I'm just going to quickly deal with.
Thorny boar.
Yeah, thorny balls are neat. They're like Theos, but better.
Okay.
They also help you harvest magic wood,
Nice.
which is
Do
pretty
you
much
need
one of
them
these.
to harvest magic wood?
No, but
Okay.
they're if you're into gathering stuff with dinos, they're pretty much the only thing that does that. Oh, there is another panda up here by the ruin, actually. So if you climb up the hill towards the house, this is not something I've built, by the way. I haven't been building all of these houses. These are generated by the game.
I'm just casually stealing some of your copper ore that's just hanging out on the
Oh, dude.
surface here.
I tell you what you want to steal. There's next to the decoration huts over here. There's like a couple of storage lockers.
I like visiting Pix's place. Hey,
Yeah.
here's where
I've
all the valuables are.
I've always got presents, always.
There's iron right here, Pix, if you want it. I can't mine it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got a little bit of that. So if you look in the left-hand one of these, there's a couple of copper spears and a couple of axes and stuff that you guys can help yourselves to. Because yeah, I've moved past copper spear right now, and those are just kind of useful weapons for what we're going to be doing.
Cool. Well, that's a bit of an upgrade.
You won't be able to use a shield and a spear at the same time, though. You can carry both of them, but a spear is like a two-handed weapon, so...
Right.
You are so efficient at gathering in this game.
Yeah, I do all right. I've actually been... I've been playing off camera for a little bit, just kind of gathering stuff for this this
Just a little bit
project
more
I have planned.
I see that you haven't been toilet trained yet.
No, sadly, no. That's something that I plan to work on next. Is the next step up the tech tree for me is pooping in the right places. So if you want to follow me up this way,
Okay.
because there's a panda up here on the left, so you can get acquainted, and we can break into this place and see if there are still coyotes in it.
Can you tame coyotes?
You can, but not the ones in here.
Oh. How did you make that jump?
I have spring boots.
Oh, you had the
right
springy
now.
boots, yeah.
Yeah. So say hello to Mr. Panda. Apparently you brought a squeaky toy for him.
The dog decided to come in here.
Ah, yeah, there is most definitely coyotes in here. I
Yeah,
didn't mean to come in here. I'm gonna die. I am absolutely...
Give him a few whacks with the spear. That's how you do it. This is why the regen effect comes in handy before introducing people to this place.
Ooh, glass and copper.
Yes. So, welcome to the concept of grassland and mountain forest ruins, because these places spawn in grassland and mountain forest biomes. They usually contain coyotes. Sometimes they contain coyotes in the floor.
Right.
Wait, I come back to coyotes in the floor.
Yes, this game is in early access, so expect the rare species of coyote shark. That as far as I can tell cannot be damaged. So
can you break the floor and let them out?
I think the best thing to do right now is just to kind of like pop a thing over them, and yeah, they will. We can't break any of the blocks in these ruins. Part of the point of them is that they are kind of like fortress dungeon type things. So yeah.
Oh, they're still hitting me through those blocks.
Yeah, it's not the best setup in the world. You just see this like little doggo face kind of sneaking out of there.
Ow, they hit hard.
Ow, yeah.
Make sure you eat things as well, because the snow keeps coming around.
Oh, yeah.
So the idea in here is to locate a few hidden loot chests that are in here. So if you come back into the room with the coyotes and try and get on top of this so that they won't bite you, I will show you where the first one of those is, which is right underneath where Bam is right now.
Hey.
You take that out, you end up with a loot chest, and if you step on top of that and open it up, you'll see it's got some cool stuff in there, including a raptor saddle if you feel like taming a raptor.
Hey, copper and sleepy hours.
You're also still being attacked by a coyote. So
yeah, I noticed that.
You should move.
I'm doing my best to get rid of them. There we go. Like sometimes the ones in the floor you can't really hit them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I try and just avoid them where possible. The spring boots help with that. But the little kind of decorative stuff around here, like the sundries chests, there's little kind of crates and stuff, and the bottles, you can all pick up, and they destroy really easy if you're using a spear or another type of weapon, but they weigh a whole bunch.
Oh, right.
So they're nice for decoration, but if you end up carrying a whole bunch of them, you'll just get over encumbered really quick.
I may or may not have put all of my levels thus far into weight.
Yeah, that's usually a good strategy. Let's be real.
Copper pickaxe.
Yeah, so sometimes the coyotes drop those loot chests. Sometimes they just got like soil privilege certificates and things in. Other times they have useful tools and copper and glass and sleepy arrows. Sometimes. Bam has already located secret chest number 2.
He's onto it.
Yep. And if you head up these stairs, there are a few coyotes in here. So I'll. Yeah, they're kind of forming a multi-coyote right now, which I think I can probably deal with. And a little bit of glass in there, nothing major. But chest number 3 is behind here.
Boom.
And right now it's got bamboo lamp blueprints. So this is the stuff that I always come into these ruins for, is like the structure blueprints, because if you go into the engrams, there's this whole tab called Architecture Mastery, which you can only obtain any of the blueprints in there from finding them. You can't learn them yourself.
Right, okay.
So I always go looking for the building blocks.
Are these one hit? So, like, if I use it, does that mean that you guys can't?
Yes.
Right,
but don't worry, because the stuff in this ruin respawns pretty regularly. I think it's on like maybe a 2 or 3 hour timer.
Okay.
So I've been into this place like probably 5 or 6 times in the last couple of days, and it's always had loot in it. So basically, whenever I log on, it's there.
Cool.
So this is Grasslands Ruins 101.
Brilliant. Yeah, I like it.
And in these ones, you'll find bamboo blueprints and I think Western wood blueprints, which are kind of like Wild West style builds.
Oh, yeah, that.
You know what the unfortunate part about your name being Bam is? Every time you say it, your ears perk up. I'm like, what is he saying my name for? Oh, wait, he's talking about bamboo.
You should be lucky they don't sell Till It Bang in the States.
Yes, bam, and the dirt is gone.
It's okay. I was watching Sausage the other day, and he kept saying that every time he crafted or placed something.
Yeah, right.
I would like,
bam.
what do you want? Oh.
Yeah. He just wants you to pay attention to his videos. That's how you do. Okay, so if you've had Grasslands Ruins 101, you can see there are a few of those around here. Are you ready for lesson 2?
Yeah, go on.
There's
then.
a second lesson?
There is a second lesson. For that, we need to go cave diving, and the pteranodons are, strangely enough, the way we do this.
Oh.
So if you head down into this hole,
I've seen
down
Jurassic
this way.
World. I know where this is going.
yeah, exactly, and then double back on ourselves. I think there should be one down here somewhere.
It's a steg.
There's a few of them down here. Yes. Oh, and there will be flowers that shoot at you. Don't worry about them.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry. It's only
Ignore
going
the
to
Zubats
take
as
over
well,
the world.
if you can. Okay, other way. My bad. This is wrong direction. These caves go on for absolutely ages, and there's like a whole network of them down here. So I do occasionally get lost in my own backyard. Yeah, maybe we won't go down there past the Stegosaurus. Gonna hop off here and deal with this coyote before it decides to be an issue. Oh, that's you. Hi.
Hi.
I dropped my pteranodon somewhere nearby. I turned around, tried to get on it. It turned out you were already there. Right, this away, and yes, here it is. Okay, this is what I was expecting to see.
There's
So,
a dino over there.
Yeah, there's a few of them down here. Anytime you spot a suspiciously square-looking structure in a cave, it's probably one of these.
Right.
It's the
And-
equivalent
whoa.
of another fortress.
Essentially, yeah. This place is full of bugs, so anybody with bug phobias need not apply. But
Oh,
we
yeah.
we can
Exclaimer
get.
on the screen now.
Yes, exactly.
We need
We can.
an experienced programmer.
Yes, exactly. Someone would come in and squash all the bugs. But if you can get off your pteranodon in a way that doesn't eject you over the side and into the
Yeah.
cave, then follow me through here.
And walk
We might-
past everyone else's pteranodon.
Yeah, we might need to turn them into blocks just so we can actually let you past here. Hang on, let me get back on mine and
Here, Kane.
move out of the way.
Jump on that block.
Wait.
Never mind. Don't jump on that block. Don't jump on that block. Okay, we're good.
All right, let's come on in here. So a lot of these, they have open ceilings, so you can get into them pretty easily.
Okay.
And once you come in here, you will probably find there are a couple of enemies again stuck in the floor. So try your best to just jump past them for now. They won't do a huge amount of damage, but probably for the best if you get around them. And a lot of these places have entrances and stuff that are blocked up with boxes, so it's usually worth it to try and like break a
Right.
couple of the boxes and just see if there's anything behind them. Not really having much luck with that guy.
This one's proper stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He's-
did 4 damage. Look at that.
Yeah, I think he's doing damage to you, mate.
I see a bug.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's in the ground.
I see several bugs.
It's a double meaning.
It's a bugged out bug.
That bug's bugged.
Yeah, so in here, most of the loot is through the next room. So if we smash our way through here. Yeah, these are essentially giant ants.
Okay.
Okay, you got that one. Nice. And the loot chests in here turn up in the next couple of rooms if it's on the
Ow.
right-hand side. Oh, and that's Kane.
Okay, that happened.
Right. We need to get a way of getting you back here. Oh, apparently my pteranodon is fighting Zubats in the
I
cave.
can respawn at your bed.
Oh yeah, do that. That's a great idea. I will. I'll try and fly up and find
I
you.
will try not to die.
Yes, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, if you hang out in this room, you'll probably be safe. I don't think they tend to move between rooms very much. I'll try and get this one that's in the floor, but it's it won't let you use a spear when you're prone, which I think is a flaw in this problem because it
Yeah.
means I
Yeah.
can't.
We can't hide in trenches and spear things as they jump over us.
Exactly.
That's how true hunters hunted.
That's how giant bugs were hunted back in the day.
Oh
Indeed.
god, giant bug.
All right, let me get my pteranodon back here. Whoa, I nearly fell right the way down into the cave.
Fluffykins, why are you?
Yeah, the pteranodons, whenever you get hit, they're very protective of you, and they tend to just, like, come to wherever you are, regardless of whether or not you've told them to stay.
Fluffykins has destroyed something.
It's good to know that you can respawn at my bed, though, because I did not consider that was a thing.
Yeah, you can go to any bed, I think.
I guess it's a tribe thing, right? So
Yeah.
that sort of makes sense. All right, I'm flying back out of the cave, and I believe I have... Oh, Falcor is getting stuck on the scenery.
Yay.
I may not have a flyer by the time this is over because I can't figure out how to get out of here.
Oh.
Fluffykins was defeated. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll be able to give you a piggyback out of here. That should be no problem.
Cool. Hey.
Kane, where you at? There you are.
Hey, Falcor.
There we go.
And I'm on. Right. So...
Back to the caves. Just pop down this way.
Oh, yeah.
4 hours later.
So the next question is, can I go through the portal whilst carrying Bam with my Pteranodon?
We're about to test the limits of early access here.
Yes, I think we are. So, where is the entrance to this place? Is it that way or the other? Oh, it's the other way.
Yeah, I also don't have a firefly, so it's very hard to see down here when you're by yourself.
Yeah. Candle helmet is probably a good alternative to that, and you should be able to craft one of those pretty soon. Where you at, Kane?
I'm at the door. I was just trying to get in.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Where's my stuff?
I need a lot to craft one of those. Okay.
Your stuff should be down here. Be careful of floor bugs.
That way. Oh yeah, down that way.
Yeah, it should turn up as a little beacon for you anyway, so
yeah,
should be able to find it pretty easily.
I
seriously can't hit any of the stuff that's in here. It's the stuff that's just like submerged in the floor. It's really annoying. So through here you've got another chest, and these ones contain slightly different loot to the regular grassland ruins. They've got sometimes they'll have iron and quartz and silver and stuff in.
I got an engram from that one.
Same with the bugs. If you end up finding the bugs, drop the chests and stuff, they'll sometimes give you silver. They sometimes give you these iron spring boots, which are very, very useful when you're exploring.
I was gonna say, I want one of those.
Yeah, I have a few spare pairs, so if we make it out of this alive, then I can probably spare one of those. You can make them around level 30 something, I think, and they're not really that difficult to make, but even better if they're free.
Yeah.
And up the staircase behind you, Kane. And just ignore the bug. Just jump past him if you can.
He bit me.
This one had a shield in it. Very
nice.
Disappointing.
And there's usually one or two in here, but once again they are very stuck in the floor, so not really that much of a threat. If you jump up this pile of boxes over here, this is where you'll find the best chest in the whole thing, which right now contains a copperbone sword.
Oh, nice.
And a couple of blindness arrows and some pistol bullets for when anyone actually gets pistols in the server.
Wow. Okay. Let's grab that stuff.
So that is Grassland Ruins 102. There are a bunch of these. There's about 5 or 6 of them just in this cave alone, and you'll find they spawn under the grasslands biome, like the one in the top left-hand corner of the map. So you'll be able to find these things, and they are absolute gold mines for early game loot and weapons and all kinds of stuff. I hit it that time.
Wow.
I actually got rid of the one on the stairs.
Good work.
And it dropped some silver and some sulfur, both of which I will take. What engram did you find, by the way? You said you found a blueprint?
It was wooden stairs or something.
Oh, nice. Yeah, some of the ones in here I'm desperately looking for because they're the executive style ones, which are the ones I've never really got to play around with. So
hold on, Pix, can you come back? I can't see the stairs.
Oh. You know how blind I am without my firefly. All right, come on up. Follow the sound of my firefly.
I'm making one of those helmets as soon as I get back.
Yeah. The one problem with having spring boots is that you can't get through doorways. I find myself having to like leap through high up gaps instead of like going through a normal doorway like everybody else does. Okay, now we have to make our escape, which probably means me carrying Bam out of here instead of him having a flyer.
How does one get? Oh, I see.
We made a staircase so far. Seems to be working quite well for us.
I'm blind again. Can't see anything.
Oh, did your firefly get killed as well?
I'm assuming so, or at
They
least
like auto get killed,
lost.
I think.
Which?
Can I?
Yeah, I can't see the way out.
I'll just pick you guys up one at a time. Here we go. Oh, it turns out you're really heavy. Who knew? Alright, I'm gonna pop you down. And, oh, it's a good thing I didn't drop you off the side of that, isn't it?
Let me drop all the sundry stuff.
Yeah, drop all the sundry crates, wood barrels, all of the stuff that you've found. There's absolutely tons of them everywhere, so even if you wanted to use them for decoration, you'll find a bunch later.
I just have a bad habit of collecting absolutely everything.
Mm-hmm. I know the feeling.
Alright. I only weigh 56 pounds now.
Okay, that should
Down
be
from
alright.
300 I weighed.
Okay, here we go. And the weather has turned for the worse again.
Yeah. I just got the notification. You are freezing.
Yeah. So I'm going to drop you off outside of here, and hopefully you don't die from fall damage. Brilliant. There we go. If you find any fur clothes in one of those lockers, feel free to put them on, because I have a few of those lying around as well. Kane, I'm coming back for you, buddy.
I've got my pterodon somewhere in my inventory, so.
Oh, okay, you got the pig's block for it. Nice. I will try and light you up here for a second.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
That's helpful. Right, so where are you? There you are, Falcor.
The snow doesn't last long around here. So, yeah.
There he is. Cool.
As I get the rest of my snow clothes on over here.
You're not like, and now I'm overheating.
You just have copper veins
Saddle
everywhere over here.
This is why I'm setting up in a mountain forest.
Holy crap, it's just this giant vein on the surface right here.
Yeah, there is a type of those in basically every biome outside of the novice grassland. So once you find mountain forest, they have copper on the surface. If you go to, I think it's Golden Realms and snow biomes actually have deposits of iron just on the surface, but you have to be able to survive
Mine iron.
either of those and be able to mine iron. That helps too. But each of them has like another layer of a different resource underneath a lot of the time. So if you mine down below the copper ones, you usually find iron. If you mine below the iron ones, you'll find silver. And yeah, it helps you avoid caving for a while. But then with the ruins and stuff all around anyway, you just get copper ingots from chests and from fighting stuff. So more often than not, I end up with more copper than I know what to do with, until later in the game where copper becomes really useful for just like building cool stuff. Right now I'm using a bunch of this to make some Pixblock containers for the Pixel Co thing back at spawn, so it's actually kind of useful to have all of this around right now. The other thing you can use copper for right now that's going to be really useful is making one of these.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm in love.
There are drills that you can use for clearing out large areas. So, like, these work really well on dirt and rock. When it comes to actual minerals and stuff, then they're not all that great, but you can just carve your way through the side of a hill like this, and it makes clearing out large areas for big builds, which is kind of what I'm doing here, pretty easy.
I like your little water spigot.
Yeah, those are useful. I'm actually starting to farm stuff this time, which is something I hadn't really bothered doing in my single-player world. But if you want large quantities of stuff, then you can set up pipes and taps everywhere and grow all kinds of stuff.
Ooh. How automated can I make it is the question.
Automation in this game is pretty lacking, to be honest. But all you really need to do is, like, have a Stegosaurus nearby that you can just sit on, swing the tail once it gathers everything, and then you just pull it all out of the inventory. I think dinos are pretty much the only way you can automate anything, and they're not all that smart right now.
going to be useful.
Take some bamboo for the road. Cool, so those were dungeons.
Those are dungeons. Those are 2 of the many dungeons in the world. And I think there are... Let me see. There's one underground in the Golden Realms that's got dilos and scorpions and stuff in. There are pyramids in the deserts. There are castles in the ice plains. And there are, like, sacrificial altar things in the Doomlands, which normally spawn bosses above them, so I never go near them. Okay. But there's a lot of, like, pre-generated structures to explore, which kind of makes up for the fact that the obelisks don't do anything right now. Oh, in fact, if you grab your birds again and fly up, there's actually a platform that you can sit on underneath the obelisk. Man. Oh yeah. I tell you what, I'll give you a lift.
Whee. This is interesting.
I'm very
curious what's gonna happen when you go through the portal.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. But
there's a dog biting my feet. This hurts.
Oh no!
Why are you biting me?
So up here, there's as far as I can tell, this is just how we get in touch with the MCP.
Yeah.
This is very, very Tron-looking things, and I think there's one of these under each of the obelisks. I assume this does something. I don't know what it does yet.
You can store your dinosaurs in it and then reclaim them on other servers. So what you put in here, if you go to another server and go to the red thing and open it, you should find you've got your dinos in there.
Oh, interesting.
So you can actually... That's assuming this is the same as Ark. Like,
yeah.
I'm just assuming it is. So yeah.
That's what I would guess it was, yeah.
So in theory, like, you could probably take a dino out of your single-player world and bring it here.
Interesting.
It'd be worth giving a go just to see if that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah, I might try that because, yeah, if I've got the red one here, that makes a great deal of sense. Could ship them all over.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Not bad. Well, yeah. So that's I've learned something new.
I knew something you didn't about a game.
I like it. All I could really ask for, really. So if you guys wanna hop down here and I'll bring it down.
No.
Yeah, if you wanna just fall to your death from this, that'd be great.
Down is easy.
Yeah. I haven't set up the trampoline yet, but that's gonna be the next build, I imagine.
Nice.
Let's see if I can drop you down here without grievously injuring you. There we go. Nice and gentle. And yeah, if you guys want to grab, there must be one of these boxes has a spare set of iron spring boots in for both of you. So if you want to take those, they are super handy for building, for getting around dungeons. They also really, really help in terms of fall damage. So like if you drop into a cave, you can drop maybe like 20 blocks or something. You won't even feel it, which is, let me tell you, it's saved my bacon on many occasions.
Which chest did you say? Sorry.
The one over here, the two kind of big locker type things that.
Yep.
Bam's looking through.
There's 3 more pairs in there.
Yeah, I think the one on the left will have it. But yeah, the bugs in the ruins drop them all the time. So yeah, it's pretty easy to get hold of. And yeah, it's fun leaping around like this for a little while. Like I said, it does occasionally get inconvenient when you try and get through doorways, but the rest of the time it's real good.
You got some good clothes in there.
Yeah, help yourself, man. Like I have a decent set of like leather and copper bone stuff right now, so I'm doing
the
okay.
Bags of the server. He's just rolling in it.
That's the thing. I just keep raiding these ruins. I've set up in a place where I have loot like this on my doorstep basically every day. Wow. So I can basically supply the server with this stuff to begin with, and then you guys are going to be going out and finding stuff for yourself pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing some grinding this weekend and get situated.
Yeah. I mean, come back here via that portal now. You know how it works, and try and avoid getting killed by manta rays again, I guess. But
I now know that I need to tame a manta ray. That is my life's mission now.
Yeah, you can put platforms on those guys as well. So
yep.
I
already wanted an ocean base. Now I want one even more.
But mobile ocean base. Fantastic. Right. Well, I think the only thing that's left to do is see what happens when we drop you through a portal.
Yes! I'm so excited for this.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'm gonna be instantly killed by manta rays on the other side because it's gonna make you drop me.
Let's find out. I'll go through, and I'm pretty sure this leads back to the same location, but some of these portals have been a little bit unreliable, so I don't really know. But That's what experimentation's for, right? Here we
Alright,
go.
let's do it. Nope, it just kicked me off.
Okay. I've gone through. So, evidently I'm just going to drop in on the server somewhere else and have to get back to you so that I can actually carry you home.
Well, I just went through the portal, so.
Okay. Let me know when you're
Oh god!
through.
Oh god! I'm through!
Come on in. The water's lovely.
Oh, I made it! Oh my god!
The mantas are even watching you. Look, they're like,
Nice.
hey,
I
friend.
saw my life flash before my eyes!
That was amazing.
Well, time for Fluffykins the third.
I used to have a cockatiel named Fluffykins.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh. And down. There you go.
I
Lovely.
feel like a baby bird being carried.
Yes. Don't expect me to feed you.
That's for
Right.
the Patreon only episode. I mean, what?
Wow. Cool. Right. Well, I think next time I log in, I'm going to go find a base or somewhere to build a base, obviously.
Excellent idea.
I know
Sounds
where to
good.
find a base. I found yours already.
As long as the portal works for you, eh?
Yeah.
Right. I'll play us out.
That's cool. I'm just going to sit in my chair for now.